Like, no, it's a tornado.
Tornado warning, or is it?
Well, that's where I'm at. We're in a tornado warning, which is what my kid's downstairs with me right now. So that way, when he does fall asleep, we don't have to move him.
I mean, it's more of a suggestion, right? Right.
Sure.
We good now?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Hello? Hola. Children.
That's fucking awesome.
Oh wait, seriously?
Oh shit!
Wait. Fuck. The guy who left was the guy who was playing Zareth.
No. I'm still here.
Wait.
Oh, he came back?
No, Josh left and was not playing Zerath.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
still
then-
here.
I
Okay,
thought Don
jump to
Run
our
was the
channels
one
then we're
that.
good. We're good.
Yeah,
Jump to our
yeah.
channels.
Okay, alright. This is confusing.
Tornadoes. It's rare if you're near the mountains, though.
Yeah, I might be moving to Colorado, and I literally have no idea what happens in Colorado. I've only been there one time.
What part of Colorado are you at? Are you
Fort
moving?
Collins. Yeah, Fort Collins.
You'll get a decent amount of snow in the winter, rain and heavy hail in the spring. Fall is absolutely beautiful, and summer is hot as blazes. But it's a dry heat, so it's not so bad.
Ooh, that's nice. I'm from the North Carolina coast, so I'm used to like extremely wet, humid heat.
Yeah,
I just moved
If
down
I
to
want
Georgia
your
and I'm
opinion,
learning how to
I'll
deal with
beat
this
it out of you.
nonsense.
Yep. Does the air just feel wet to you?
Yeah, I'm from New York, so
Yeah, I've never known
It's-
anything different. So it's
yeah, it's 87 here, or it was 87 here today. I
Yeah.
don't see 87 till about mid-August from
yeah.
where I normally am.
Oh man.
Quoth, by the way, would you be able to upload the games from last week?
Me? Yeah. I don't know who I'm supposed to give those to, but I definitely have the second game. I don't know about the first game.
Okay. Sam is the
Right.
one who normally uploads them to YouTube, if I remember correctly. I don't know if Blake
I
can
mean, if
upload
you
Nah,
have
I've
that,
been
like,
doing it.
Switch.
Yeah,
Oh.
if you have a file, you can give it to. You could also give it to me if you need to.
Okay.
Upload to YouTube. I have access to the YouTube as well.
Okay. Where do you want me to drop it then?
Do you have what kind of link do you have?
I have it recorded onto my computer, so.
Gotcha. Well, I usually use. You can upload them to like a Google Drive as a
Yeah.
file, and
Mhm.
I could download it that way if you give me the shareable link.
All right. I will look into doing that while Champ Select is going on.
Cool.
Yeah, it's not the lag has been bugging me since that day about getting the link to watch the game. And honestly, I wouldn't mind watching the second game or the
Damn.
third game.
Okay, so the weather is actually pretty legit where I'm
we're
at
in a
right now.
tornado warning zone.
Let's
Actually,
show
I'm not sure if
tornado.
it's reaching all the way down here to Fayetteville or not. Ooh. It's not the lags pulling out the brand.
I know, that's all that crap's running right over the top of us here in a couple hours, in like the middle of the night. That ought to be fun.
Just sleep in the basement.
That's what we're doing.
I'll come back stronger.
I mean, you're not in a second-story apartment. Of course, I'm not the one who has to pay for the building if it gets destroyed.
You reek of fear.
Truth.
I honestly don't know what happens. Like, if my apartment building ever gets destroyed, like, am I just SOL and have to find my own place to live? Or
Yeah, probably. Because usually property destruction voids your lease.
well,
Let me at
if
'em.
it's not from me, though.
Yeah. Yeah, like act of God, fire, whatever voids your lease in most commercial apartment.
I won't hurt you.
releases. I'd be very surprised if it doesn't.
Hmm.
So there you go.
Actually, it's not the leg's probably going to be on Zach. I'm just interested to see the top lane matchup. I want to critique. I feel like there's such a high skill cap on the new Aurelia that most people aren't very good with it.
Which one?
The new Aurelia rework.
Hmm.
I don't know. Most of the time when I see Aurelia, she does really well.
Yeah. Like I don't think Aurelia is all that difficult.
Yeah, I feel like there's a what is it, high skill floor or low skill floor, but a high skill ceiling.
Sure.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
easy to be good. It's hard to be great.
Yes.
Correct. I'd say that's super accurate, actually.
The other thing is it also
high
depends on
quality.
what elo you're playing against. Like in the silver to gold elo, just hitting that floor of being good, you can do a lot with Aurelia.
Oh
You're
yeah,
not going to make it much past that without learning the major mechanics behind it.
yeah. Hitting that combo where you can get like 10 Qs off in a fight is the hard part.
That and like using your stun at its maximum range where like you can throw the first bit behind you and then like you can cover an entire lane with that stun almost.
By the way, look at this red side team comp. They have
I'm loving it.
an insane team fighting comp. Every one of their, all four of their like non-Kaisa people have CC for her to get her ult off. Oh my gosh.
It's really simple, honestly, and that's what I love about it. It's not going to be a hard thing to execute.
No, they just need to group as 5 and hope that it really doesn't get fed early.
I wouldn't even really worry about that too much. The other thing is you got to look at how squishy blue side's going to be.
Yeah.
So the Brand Kaisa lane and bot lane versus Thresh Ezreal. Got the jungle Zac versus Kane. Malphite into Aurelia, which honestly, that matchup, I'm kind of worried for the Malphite. I'm not sure how the Xerath versus Zoe matchup goes, though. Anybody here got some insight?
Hold on, what else? Pay attention.
All right, I'm back. What's up?
Blake was sleeping again.
No, I did fall asleep in the last community game. That did happen.
I just want to. Are those on YouTube? Because I want to see the part where you fall asleep.
Yeah, it's
they're
on there.
Twitch.
Is it? Is it on the Lola channel?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's actually on Riot's channel. They were like,
Oh,
"Wow,
yeah.
this is some really good gameplay," and they took it up on there. Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah, I was
Honestly, that
asked to
game
do an
was
interview
pretty
at Riot for the LCS commentary team.
And he fell asleep.
They're like, we need a guy who falls asleep to convey the action of what we got going on here.
Keep calm under pressure, no matter the circumstance.
All I see are April 18th community games.
On the YouTube, yeah, that's all that I've been able to find too. I'll send you the link though. To I think this is the one where Blake falls asleep right here. There you go. It's in your messages.
Thanks, man. Oh, now we have an open. Now we have an open message thread.
It might be game 2 because I think that Blake had somebody to talk with during game 1, and game 2 is the one where he fell asleep.
Dude, is this game ever gonna? Okay, lovely.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I don't have anyone on my friends list who's actually in the game.
Wait, who's that talking?
I'm about to fall asleep on this
Yeah.
damn game with a 3-minute spectator delay.
And I'm sitting here trying to
Wait,
give you
how
good
do-
conversation.
How do we not have you on there? Oh, I can't.
I can't spectate off of you.
Oh, right.
You don't have anyone in the.
I don't have anyone who's in that game.
Anyone?
No. 0.
You've got me on your friends list. I thought you had it's not the lag on your friends list also.
I do not.
You can go to OPGG and spectate that way.
So much work.
That or you could spectate a couple
Um,
minutes behind us via Blake's.
No.
String.
No. That's. I thought of that, but
I mean,
I'm not a
it
normie.
kind of counts you out for shot calling.
Shot
Or you get a
calling
shot
again.
call. 2 minutes behind.
Just do it over, you guys.
Just say the same exact things that we say. Just 2 minutes behind us.
Fine. Live game.
Alright, time to set these guys up in proper order.
Hey, Max.
I hate the fact that I have to hold tab now to watch items and all of that.
You don't have to. You can, if you go to interface visibility, the little eye on the bottom left, you turn on scoreboard.
Interface.
It's a little eyeball, and then turn on scoreboard. You can see it all.
Alright, I just got done cleaning my kid's butt. And then I realized he ran across the living room without pants on, so there may be some child nudity in this stream, I hope.
Perfect.
I hope. Is that what you said?
I said I hope not.
Oh.
Max, back upstairs!
Did he run with a poopy butt?
Huh?
Did he run with a poopy butt?
Your mom said what? Well, tell her, put him on now. Well, buddy, I've got my hands up so nobody sees your nudity here. Go back upstairs. How do I do this?
Turn the camera up towards the ceiling and take care of it.
Twitch.
Yeah, man. You can get Lola banned for kid porn.
Mommy, Daddy, how did Lola fall? The great
You're
podcast
gonna have
fell
to use
because,
great lawyer
because
skills.
one
Court
kid
to defend
refused to put
yourself.
pants on.
Alright, come here,
Dang
Max.
it, Max.
Kane's finishing up at a higher health. And moving a little bit quicker. Is that
Got the new unsealed spell book on Zoe.
Ooh, Zoe.
Yeah, the champion.
Champion.
I liked the way that Khan used it last game to be able to come top and use that TP switch out.
And then you killed us. It was a good idea in theory.
Yeah, you in theory it was good, and then you got one shot by the new wall.
Yeah.
Alright.
I mean,
My
still
kid's
think it
officially
was
pantsed up.
Good
We're
job,
good.
Mike.
Good
Dad of the
parenting.
year.
I got pants on that kid.
Hey.
Alright. That's,
Ooh.
really is pushing it in top lane. It's going to be interesting.
Malphite's not moving.
No,
That's
he
fine.
doesn't really have the option to, though. He can't leave lane this early with that many minions.
Yeah.
That's
Ooh,
kinda
that's it. Brand's dead.
Man.
Good job, Thresh. Saw an opportunity and he took it.
a man after your own heart.
Skysa just needs to play more passive in general.
So hopefully Thankness watches this, and here's a little
Oh
advice
my
for
god, he
you.
missed it!
Well played.
Oh, that was so close.
Well played by those, bro. And the Thresh, obviously.
Well played by the Kaisa, he just barely
Yeah.
missed.
Yeah, the W
Shooting.
might have killed with the procs.
Oh, the W would have killed.
Yeah.
Like, that thing hits like a fucking truck, even with no AP.
Yeah.
Did he eat a W, the Ezreal, or did she just...
No, she just missed.
Okay.
We got Zed. Okay. Spot out by the ward from Aurelia. Yeah. Well, we've got a lull in the action. Dank, when you go to CS under turret, let the turret hit it twice before you start auto attacking, or you're guaranteed to miss the melee minions. As far as caster minions, that's where you want to auto attack once before it hits.
Correct.
God, the Q1 that Malphite skin looks terrible.
Oh, that's awful.
You talking about the ice pile?
The
Yeah.
ice spikes.
That doesn't look that bad.
Just look at the spikes.
They look badass.
I like that skin, but the Q just looks so bad.
See, I just think that's a terrible skin. I don't think Malphite has a good skin.
They're missing so many opportunities too.
Shamrock?
Brand got some great poke down on the Thresh.
Mm-hmm. Zach is snuck in here.
And the pink ward.
So-
MVP right there.
Oh, don't
Ooh, well
Nice.
played.
hang.
Keep
They might be
firing, assholes.
Don't leave the Brand all alone.
You guys split up there.
Yeah.
They gave up after it was over.
Yeah, Ezreal played well, having the balls to E in there.
Well, to be fair, that really should have
Flash.
backfired
Malphite
tremendously.
should
Oh,
be
yeah.
ulting, or TPing here to save. Ah,
Because, like, imagine if that would have happened while the support was still alive.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, because that's what... That fight should have happened, like, near Tribush.
going for the early Drake, and it's an Infernal. That'll be nice for the blue side.
I was merely commenting on the size of his testicles for being in there.
Oh, yeah. Big old nuts on that dude.
What do you think about the unsealed spellbook on Zoe? Do you think it's kind of overkill?
I think
Honestly, I think it's wasted.
I think damage would, like the damage spell or bleh, runes would be better on her.
What do you
Okay,
usually take
so-
on Zoe? Like Eerie?
Yeah, Airy or Comet. Both
Okay.
ways work.
So here's the thing on the is it overkill? Yeah, because she picks up summoner spells.
Right, right.
You know, like that's kind of like the whole thing of her kit.
Yeah.
Yeah, great champion, by the
So
way.
she's already gonna have like 50 summoner spells anyways. You don't really
Right.
need the-
So what do you need to change your summoner for?
I guess you get like the option of having the third spell there. And you can choose which one you want, but yeah.
See, Brand, if you're gonna do that, cast it while he's in the wave. He can't dodge it that way. Because the creeps will block him in. You know, I know you were going for the E for the extra damage, but really not all that necessary.
Zareth dead?
Shouldn't be.
Great stun.
Zoe didn't follow up on it.
Yeah. Not sure if that's a lack of communication or just fearing Zareth.
And the credit goes well. Ikidagamas.
Another great gank by Zach. Down
It's gotta
bot
be
lane.
Exiles, isn't it?
And we know Derp don't do that.
Yep.
Yeah,
How'd
okay.
you know?
No, Derp gets
I
MVP.
don't even
in
have my
place.
Discord up. I just know that that's Exiles.
Yeah. Funny how you remember the voice of someone that drags you across the finish line to Diamond.
I don't recall that happening.
Ponderous isn't in here.
That's this season. We're talking about the original.
I recall me ending the season at 92
Ponderous.
LP and you ending the season at 0 LP because I
Ponderous
drug
left him kicking
you
and screaming.
across the finish line.
Yeah, Ponderous was kicking and screaming last year, so he's like he's gonna leave him behind. But I just picked him up and was like, "I'll take you."
I
Like it
know the
was-
way.
Saving Private Ryan, it's grabbed onto him.
That's a dead
Drag him up.
meme.
It was more like Hacksaw Ridge.
Actually, no, it's more like
Exiles
Forrest Gump.
refused to bring a gun,
Yeah,
and then I had to go to war.
There we go.
Nice hook.
it was more like Forrest Gump, and you were like the Lieutenant Dan, and I'm dragging you while you're trying to stay there dead in Plat Zone.
Actually, that does make sense because I do own a crab fishing vessel. So very apt analogy.
There you go.
That was a nice play on Ezreal's part. Really
Yeah,
slick.
Ezreal's
What
been
scrubs
having
are we
great
watching?
positioning and
All of them.
pop off.
Everyone.
All of your food.
You ate all my food? Oh, you did!
What a jerk.
Wow.
By
I'm
the
really
way,
hungry.
It really is your son.
You were really hungry for my Nature Valley granola crunch?
by
Yeah.
the way, about a minute ago,
I
Malphite
was
should
so
have.
hungry.
Oh no, Thresh needs the tank.
Oh, Thresh!
So
We can
there,
go buy
Thresh
some
should
more
have
then.
tanked her. for
Oh,
sure.
I can go buy some more?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I sub-
And when sometimes every day we come downstairs, I want you standing with me.
Hey, you know what's interesting?
No,
That just a shower
That
thought
he
here.
is dead.
People say money doesn't grow on trees, but in fact, money's chief ingredient is trees.
I think it's more of a cloth.
It's paper.
It's paper, dude.
Malphite should have used his ult there as a makeshift flash to get out.
No, he flashed instead of using his ult.
Yeah, but when Aurelia came on the follow-up, he could have used his
Oh yeah.
ult.
Yeah, cash in the
So-
US is made of 75% cotton and 25% linen.
Get him.
What?
Yeah,
Get
man.
him.
Are you for real?
Bamboozled.
Joke's on you, sucker.
75% cloth and 25% linen.
Right.
No,
Wow,
cotton.
they make paper out of some weird shit these days.
Trees really produce weird stuff these days.
Yeah, I know. You never been to a cloth tree? Clearly, you didn't read The Giving Tree when you were a kid.
The cotton tree.
The cotton
Brandon was
tree.
into that. See,
Giving Tree. I need some cotton for my dollar bills.
I need some 75% cotton and 25% linen.
Are racist jokes against the rules?
Yes.
Lola, and
Yes.
That gets you banned from Discord.
Blake, hold in tab for 5 seconds. I want to see what this Malphite's building.
Oh, okay, there we go.
he's building Lost Chapter, Blasting Wand, and...
Oh, okay. I was wondering
Royal
why he was
Sword.
losing. Now I understand.
Yeah, if you're gonna...
Well, if you're
run
gonna
the
say
AP
something,
Malphite, I would
give the
say
fella
go
some
Royal.
helpful advice.
Okay, here's my helpful advice. If you're playing Malphite top, which everyone's playing right now, it's because you rush Trinity Force and you shut down melee bruisers. But you don't go AP because you're actually going more of a burst build with that. You want to be able to sit in there, sustain fight with them, and outlast them with your armor and your Trinity Force. Not get a blasting wand and just hit them with a Q once every 7 to 10 seconds.
There you go. True diamond coaching.
That's actually info I didn't even know.
That worked out better than I honestly thought it was going to right there.
Yep.
That
but,
fight.
Bran was gonna get hooked.
So I will say, like, the one thing I have noticed that I want to comment on is Bran seems really committed to getting off his full combo, like, perfectly every time. When he, like, there was one point at which the two guys were standing literally right next to each other, and if he would have dropped his ult, he would have got like 5 bounces, and then he could have done everything else. And even though it was less than optimal, it would have done way more damage. Right? Like less than an optimal rotation, I mean. Right?
Yeah.
It still would have done like a lot more damage. If that makes... Does that make sense what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
You don't always... Just because there's a certain way to throw out a rotation of spells to do the most damage, it doesn't mean that's the same, like, it's always going to be perfect to be able to do that every fight. Like,
TP for Malphite here.
That was a whoopsie.
Oh, Aurelia's gonna kills you. Oh man, Aurelia, you could have just queued back to... What's his nuts there? The Zac. Gotten another kill and then walked out.
I agree with that statement.
I concur.
Just like the Indian
Ah.
doctor that for 6 months that got caught actually not being a doctor.
I should have concurred.
That's all he did for 6 months.
What, concur?
Yeah, there was a guy in India that faked being a doctor for 6 months, and every time they asked him for his advice, he was like, I concur. And he became friends with all the doctors, and they finally found out that he was not part of the payroll just because they're like, how do you have enough time to go to all the events? This dude would do every fucking event the hospital would do. And every doctor is like, how does he have enough free time for all of this? He just did a fucking
I concur.
24-hour shift, yeah.
A 24-hour shift. Just concurring like a motherfucker.
Very
He
nice
wasn't on the
to see
payroll
by
though, it was
Kaisa.
totally fake.
So did he like do surgeries and stuff?
Nope. All he did was just troll the hospital, do their events. He would sit in on the like policy meetings and shit, and then he would go to their parties and just mingle with all the doctors for a few hours each day.
That's
Love mingling with doctors.
totally awesome, by the way.
Yeah.
Because I'm not even sure if that's a felony. I would have to think it is, but...
In America, maybe.
Well, I mean,
I don't know,
I don't know.
Zach
You're
looked
not
at it,
truly... Are you practicing medicine if you just walk around saying, I concur? Or is like... You know what I mean?
I think you're impersonating a doctor.
Yeah, that's what he's.
Okay.
That's what the tail thing.
Yeah, but it's not... I don't think impersonating a doctor is probably going to be... I mean, keep in mind, I have no idea. It's some foreign country, but... I very much doubt impersonating a doctor would be a crime, but practicing medicine without a license would be.
Yeah, Blake, I think we're all a little more qualified to talk about law than you.
That's fair.
I would have to guess that it would depend on what
You
he's
want one more
concurring.
Gatorade?
Yeah.
How about
On
water?
everything.
Okay.
You know, like
Okay.
if they're like, "Hey, I'm gonna take a whole bottle of this medicine."
Pizzansky is a
Like,
hero.
Impressive.
That's a big balls hero play, and that's what I'm talking about when I
although
say...
it was a big balls
That's-
play, it also was Ezreal missing every skill shot, so that's kind of unfortunate.
You know
That's
what?
what separates the men
That's
from
what-
the girls.
That's right, buddy. You were a
Sometimes
Boy
just
Scout,
look
now
your
you're
opponent
just
in
a
the
scout,
face and
and
say,
this
"You're
is why.
shit," and fuck them over
Max, here you go.
anyways.
Here you go, Max. Max, where'd you go?
I was
No
waiting for
offense,
classic exile
yeah.
master spam on that
Just
play.
talking
Kind
shit.
of upset I didn't
Where'd
see
you
it.
go?
Dawn's getting ballsy.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Well, here, why don't you... Oh, nice, Brand. But you're gonna die. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O.
Here comes the turnover.
Oh!
Can you get the double kill? Nope.
Ezreal's got this. Oh, Ezreal doesn't have this. He does not have this at all, but still it's gonna get got.
might.
Maybe
Oh.
not. Throw him the lantern. Throw him
Do
the
the
lantern
lantern
so he
thing.
can E in.
Do the lantern thing.
Throw him the lantern. Throw him the lantern. Throw him the lantern. Don't.
Oh.
Oh, throw the lantern.
Do you guys think he should have thrown him the lantern?
I don't know. It's a thought.
Eh.
I
concur.
certainly entertained it.
I
I concur.
as well.
It is a thought.
I mean, I think if he landed the hook, maybe,
We get-
but he also should have thrown the hook sooner than he did.
I don't think he has to land the hook to make the lantern a good idea. You're just trying to get Ezreal a little closer.
Those are highly undebatable remarks you guys are making.
We get to see a true ADC battle. Who will be better?
ADC era. Yeah.
I mean, so far it's been what we said during loading of as long as they group and team fight properly, the red side has a very good chance of executing this.
Yeah, I really think like Iron Chef Mario Batali is going to take this one home.
Where's Dreams at?
Well played by Seema.
Well done.
Double kill.
He's going to keep going. He's got road buff. He can do it. Fionn!
Now we land a hook right here.
Just throw the lantern. Just flay him and throw the lantern. Throw the lantern. Any day. Throw the
He
lantern.
just wants the solo kill. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Split it into 2 rounds.
So you know what's funny is I always say at low elo that everybody always forgets Thresh has a lantern because they never click the damn thing. But apparently Thresh forgets he has a lantern too.
Yeah, well, that was also on Ezreal continuing to chase after Kai'Sa.
No, that was
instead
a good chase.
Why is there 40 kills
That
in
was the
19
lantern.
minute game?
It's
Why
LOLA
would
community game.
chase after Kai'Sa instead of going for the guaranteed
Because
kill on
Thresh should throw you a lantern. You don't have a guaranteed kill if he's not going to.
It was a guaranteed kill until Ezreal decided he was going to keep running up.
What?
Dankness, no need to burn the flesh.
Okay, I got your water right here.
Gotta recognize that. Good attempt though on the steal.
Big mistake it was.
What?
That's
What
terrible.
the hell was that?
That's really bad.
Bad play from the Malphite it was.
Horrible impression it is.
Oh no. Some high quality shoutcasting right there.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind having a game shoutcasted by Star Wars Impressions.
So,
Oh, look at that. Zera shoots first.
Forgot about that.
Is that Darth Vader or someone tryharding?
I think that's Spock.
Daddy,
Yeah, Max, here you go.
I feel like
What?
tomatoes in the monster's mouth.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, turn on Mario Maker again.
Oh, you want to watch Mario Maker again? There you go.
Tomato in the monster's mouth.
He said Tomater was in the monster's mouth, man. It's
Oh.
Disney Pixar Cars. Which he
Very
will,
good job by
Tomater.
Zach.
he will always say the whole thing, by the
Aurelia.
way. Man, Aurelia's going hard in them nuts.
Yep, just popping off here.
Pizanski's just whipping that ass on the back end. Wow, Pizanski takes a disaster and just says, hey, look, this champion's broken. And then he proves it.
Yeah, I think unfortunately for blue team, having a fed Ezreal doesn't really do much against the fed Kai'Sa.
But the Fed Aurelia might.
Unfortunately, against the blue team, there's a Kai'Sa in the game.
Unfortunately.
So-
And it's past 20 minutes.
It's-
Even
Did you
with their double red,
think you were safe with
Infernal
2 Infernal Dragons and having your ADC have 10 kills? No, sir.
Unfortunately, there's a Kai'Sa in your game.
Here's a PSA for you guys. Ban
Ban
Kai'Sa.
Kai'Sa.
She's worth a ban. This champion should never see the light of day in her current state. They
don't
overbuffed
worry.
the shit out of her and they have never
Not even in
fixed it.
threes.
don't worry, they're not even thinking about nerfing her.
I don't even know why that is. Her stats are really good.
Who?
Kai'Sa.
Oh yeah.
The champion's busted.
Come on, guys. We learned this in bronze. You don't face check bushes.
You do that if you have a durable face.
I mean, when you're Mundo, it's one
Generally
thing to go where you
speaking,
fucking
faces
pleases.
aren't known for their durability.
Malphite alt whiff.
So close. Oh dear.
That's a big rock.
Alright.
Zensky's gonna have to do
Rocks are
some
already
serious work this game.
Yeah, he's telling McQueen. Oh, Kaisa's there.
Feels bad, man.
Hey guys, I found Kaisa. Find Kaisa, you did.
As far as a 1v1 goes,
See?
I think
Very
the only
better
one that
you did.
got is
Are we
Nano
still
really.
doing this? Is this what we're doing these days?
It's never been a thing. You can't make it a thing.
The thing it is. Oh, there you go. See, all it takes is two fed
really?
carries to kill her at the same time.
But even then, it's gonna be close.
Oh, that was good.
That wasn't good.
It's a good Mario.
Mario Maker.
He's gonna win. Dash to the small minion, then dash to no. You can dash to the caster minion, kill him, and then dash to the Zerath and kill him. You'll take a tower shot, but who cares? Because he's gonna win, Max. Mario's gonna be a cast in this game.
Are we doing Mario impressions now?
Why not?
Well, that's even worse than his Yoda.
That's not even my Yoda. That's another guy's Yoda. This is my Mario. I'm gonna win.
One of the worst Marios I have ever.
Mario.
You sound like a children's show Italian restaurant owner from the 90s.
No, I was going for Mario Brothers, the live action thing that was also made into a cartoon Mario.
Yeah,
That was
Kane,
the
you
live
action
cannot
Mario was
fight
amazing.
Kaisa.
You know, the really racist one against Italians?
Yeah.
Was that? Was it?
We the Mario Brothers.
Oh.
I just remember loving that
It's
movie when I
like
was a kid.
super Goomba-ish.
Yeah, the
yeah.
Goombas were like real tall and little tiny heads, and they played the harmonica.
Yeah.
Oh, that was one of my favorite movies growing up. That and Surf Ninjas.
Go Ninja.
Yo, Joe!
That was awesome. Cobra!
Yeah, can that be our new phase here in this podcast? Just yell Cobra.
if somebody does something worthy, I'll yell Cobra.
There we go.
If I can call a team fight with enough heads up, I'll be like, Thunder,
Strike first.
Thunder,
Strike hard.
Thundercats, go! You remember like,
Sometimes-
you remember 3 weeks ago, or well, actually it was like 3 months ago when we got in the discussion about Mask, the show Mask.
I liked the first movie of it. The second one was absolute trash. But that's what you get for making the remake like 10 years after the first one.
I feel like you're having a different conversation than me because they never made a Mask movie, to my knowledge.
I think he's thinking of The Mask with Jim Carrey.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Blake
I'm
is
thinking-
talking about the cartoon Mask.
I am talking about the cartoon Mask, which stood for like Mobile Action Support K. I don't remember what the K stood for. That's where I'm getting at.
Yeah, I don't remember that one.
It was. What did Mask stand for? This is how it started the last discussion. Somebody asked me, we asked what Mask stood for, and then I looked it up, and then we started watching old Mask shows together.
Isn't
With
it
Matt
wasn't it when
Tracker.
you had that Garen one trick that was the guy named Mask?
Oh, that's what it did. That's how it. Yeah.
I
that
think you
was
asked
it.
him if he had seen that show.
Yeah, and he had never had, and I was super disappointed.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you make your name like something Mask, but yet you don't
That was really good.
ever watch Mask? That was a nice little thrush play. Solid engage. Good job.
Well, to be fair, my name's Jensos, and I've never actually eaten any food besides Wonder Bread.
What?
Well, at least you stay true to your whiteness.
Yeah,
Could
I mean,
I-
Jinsos
Yeah.
as in like.
Kane, you cannot fight Kaisa.
What?
Wow.
Okay, so little Kane pro tip. Don't come out of your ult unless you have enough cooldowns to finish off your target. You can stay inside of them for like 4 or 5 seconds. And it may have actually helped because you would have came out with a
Oh,
Q
no.
and then killed her instantly instead of getting like face melted. But yeah, no, Mask. Legit. We were watching old episodes of that. We found them free online somewhere.
Yeah,
It was like
remember
all
you
the
got
old
posted
episodes
on
of
YouTube?
Mask. It was fucking
Instead of
awesome.
getting better at League, I just watched Mask episodes.
Yeah, you did. You got better at life.
It's
Is what it
can't argue with
was.
that.
Still can't believe that dude hadn't seen Mask. His name was Risu Mask or something.
Now I may be wrong, but is Nasher's Tooth in her core item build, or is that just for shits and giggles?
In Kaisa's?
Yes.
Yeah, it's in it.
Does it even matter?
You need attack speed to max out your stupid
What? Yeah.
evolutions, and then you also need AP. So it accomplishes both of those things.
Like, people complain about Jax for doing mixed damage. Kaisa's 10 times, if not 100
People should
times
complain
worse.
about Kaisa for everything. By the way, I don't know that Runon's is super great on her anymore because of the nerfs this patch, where it no longer like supercharges her E mega fast. Jesus, Thresh just playing with fire. Ha!
Oh.
Literally.
Get it? Because
Kane fucked up,
Brand's
pushed
made
him
out of
up.
fire.
Kane's
My.
Alright, well why don't we just engage
Oh.
here and uh-oh, block that.
Oh, he blocked it.
I'm way behind you.
Oh. 1 for 1.
Man.
Tap dancing.
So this just
Good.
proves the old adage that the Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with.
Yeah.
I think we could all agree on that.
I mean, it's a law of physics at this point.
I do enjoy the fact that Kane keeps.
Don't jump in,
reiterating
Don.
the point
Don't
of
jump in.
not
They don't have
finishing.
minions and no one's there.
Don't worry,
Okay.
he's pulling 'em back.
That was actually nice. I was wrong.
Someone answer me this: why did Malphite not ult yet?
Malphite's gotten a couple decent.
Because
ults
he's got
off.
400 IQ and you can't see what he sees.
Okay.
Old dirty Malphite, not Olden.
Pro tip: Malphite. When Zach's going in, you go in.
I'd say wait a couple seconds afterwards. That way they group up onto Zach trying to burst.
Uh-oh. Help him.
Right there.
Malphite, help him.
Now Malphite alt.
Right after he E'd.
Yeah.
Don't worry,
To be
you
a
have Kaisa, you win.
And by the way, Red Team, if your team's going to keep pushing that, everybody needs to stand there.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh no!
you guys
The
gotta
moment I
push
see
forward.
Zach flying in, if I'm Malphite, I'm ulting right after.
Right now. There you go.
Yeah.
Ooh, yep.
That was a good one.
That could be game.
If they push it, don't recall. Don't recall there.
Oh.
Ezreal
Well,
just
you try to tell him.
It is true, he did try to tell him.
Pizetsky!
That's fair, right?
What a fucking shield.
That peel though. Forget about it.
Leave him to die.
For the ADCs who don't
See,
trust the
like,
team.
just a thought. Like, why aren't you guys around this turret? You just killed like 3 of them down here. Just finish it.
I like the part where Kaiser had less than 10% health and was able to outdo a fully health ADC with 5 items.
Yeah, it's, I mean, fair and balanced.
A 5-item ADC can't do 10% of another ADC's health.
Well, I feel as though, again, you're discounting the effect that the Wu-Tang Clan has on
Yeah.
this game.
Yeah.
I'm still not understanding
why.
Brandon,
they
are you
left
suggesting that the Wu-Tang Clan is something to fuck with? Because I have heard definitive evidence to the contrary.
I can't remember the last time Riot released a champion that didn't dominate the playing field for months on end.
Bard.
Hard. True.
Yeah. Before Kaiza, what champion that they released dominated the field for a while? It's been a long time, hasn't it?
Zoe.
Zyra Khan weren't too.
It's been like what? It's been like 0 champs since that's happened, right?
Yeah, Zoe.
Well, yeah, long running history there.
Kane. Who else got released? What
Really?
was that?
Really?
Oh,
Really
it worked.
styled on him.
It worked.
Well, no, I mean,
Yeah, Zyra
did
Khan
he
and
need to do
Aurelian
that?
Were an OP when they got released.
I was pretty OP.
No, you
Was
talking
she?
about Zaya's
Yeah,
and
she's
Rakan
pretty
were
good.
devastating.
Oh man, maybe I was just really bad. Maybe I'm still really bad.
Okay.
Again, I just rewatched it and I still can't figure out why they did not keep pushing bot. Like there was no reason to rotate towards that mid.
Yeah.
Also, oh, here we go.
That was nice.
Wow.
That was very clean.
That was a very good engage. Okay.
Baron.
Now, you guys have got to figure out how exactly you're going to kill some people. And this would be a great time with Zerathalt to just blow some people up.
That or Zoe needs to be trying to hit a sleepy bubble over the wall right now.
Oh, that was good. That works.
Yeah.
Get him.
Goodbye.
Ah, see.
Oh!
Uh-oh, Brand, you
Brand
better
should
make a
go.
move.
Yeah.
Baron's still pissed.
That was nice. But it's going to hurt.
Should be his death.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
Wow, that's cool. That was a cool little fight. I enjoyed every bit of that.
I enjoyed most of it.
There's 85 kills in a 35-minute game.
Oh yeah, this is a bloodbath.
You're talking about LOLA community games where there's usually
Yeah, Malphite, you could have hit that all without flashing, because you flashed like 5 feet, and then ulted 5 feet.
Well, this is gonna go real well.
That could be game.
I mean, they've got people down for a while. The Kaisa is up. If they can get on the Kaisa, it's game over.
There it is.
I really miss her.
Just kidding. Just kidding, it's Kaiza.
How the hell? What the hell was that? I mean, not to say they played it bad or anything, but God, a champion should not be able to do that. You got hooked next to like 2 people that do damage. You're an ADC.
It's her Q plus Death's Dance. It's insane. They even
And her
changed
ultimate.
it.
Oh, and her
They
ult,
even-
too, give her
Yeah,
a
and
shield.
her ult to give her a shield. But they even changed it recently that her Q is more. It's determined as AoE, so that means it heals less than it used to. If that was old Kai'Sa before this patch, she would have just outright won that fight straight up.
It's almost as if she's poorly designed. But
No,
how could that be
come on,
possible?
Man, it's Riot. They can't. They don't unbalance things. What are you talking about?
Well, they're gonna
That's
nerf
evil.
her one
You know what?
time.
The funny
And
thing
she's gonna be
is,
the lowest
like,
win rate ADC.
the funny thing is, I honestly don't believe Riot like over nerfs stuff or over buffs or over nerfs things on purpose.
No.
But like, the longer I play, the more I feel like there may be some merit to that.
You don't think that they put buffs with skins?
No,
Oh man.
I don't
That is
think so.
It is slightly true. For
You
any
probably.
skin
Yeah.
that, any skin that has sunglasses takes less damage on Leona.
Oh no, that's
Like one less damage.
one less damage. Like,
That don't matter.
yeah, but that's more like hilarious than it is like.
Like Surfer
Zoe,
Sings
what are you doing now?
1+ movement speed from Nami Wave.
Yeah, stuff like that is like go Riot.
Well, Kaisa was dead.
Is it miscommunication that's going on here, or?
Oh my god, this actually could turn out in their favor. If Kaisa stays alive, of course she does.
So who in your opinion is worse?
Kaisa probably could have just kept going there.
Kaisa right now, or Echo when he was released?
Kaisa.
Kaisa. By far.
Kaisa.
They buffed way too much at
It,
one time.
it
They were like,
was
"Oh, she's
after
kind
that
of
one
not
buff
good."
where they gave her buffs to every single ability.
Yeah.
That was too much.
What? Buffing
still
every single ability is too much? No way.
And the
I don't think anything's
ratios,
gonna
like,
beat Release
eesh.
Nocturne, man. When Release Nocturne had his ult distance like half the map of rank 1, and his rank 1 Q gave plus 70 attack damage. I don't think anything's gonna top that.
Why are they trying to kill themselves on Baron?
Even since out they get plus 70 damage level 1.
Was anyone playing when, like really early when Olaf was
That's
super
neat, dude.
overpowered?
You
Yes.
mean when they released the Broloff skin?
Can you explain that to me? Like, what happened in like season 3 before they nerfed him to hell?
They changed his ultimate. His ultimate used to give like flat resist, and like it would be like you don't take this amount of damage, and they completely changed it so where it's easier to kill him now. Like now he like I believe he takes a little bit more damage, but he has attack
Yeah,
damage.
you lose resistance to get the no CC and attack damage from ult.
Back then, if I remember correctly, it would give you like you block 50% damage for a certain amount of time. I forget how much it was, but it's stacked with his W, and you know the lower health he was, more his attack speed was, and he would also
got to get back and defend their base.
So you couldn't kill him, is what
Yeah, he was just really good, better than he was now.
Don't forget
And his undertow
Black
was
Leader
instant. It wouldn't be you fucking throw your undertow, pick it up, wait 3 seconds, then you can throw it again. It was like throw it, pick it up, throw it, pick it up, throw it, pick it up, throw it. You could literally sit there and spam it down over and over again if you had blue buff to keep the mana sustain up. Your undertow was on a permanent 0-second cooldown, basically.
Now back to the current game real quick. Malphite, you didn't need to use your TP there. You have Baron back. That's kind of a waste.
I concur.
I concur as well.
I should have concurred. Use your TP, you must not.
We've had some
Very bad play it was.
This is 2 40-minute games.
Well, the last one
Two
was that-
40-minute games this is.
Quiet, bad Yoda.
As long as he's not trying to do his Mario, God.
A 2 40-minute games.
Like,
me,
Mamma mia! There's so many games.
like
Because I'm Italian, I could say this. You sound like a stereotypical wop from like the 30s.
I sounded like a 30s stereotype.
like
It's
dude,
me, Stereo 30s stereotype Mario. I'm gonna win.
do that in Zencaster tomorrow so I can put it as the beginning to the podcast.
What'd you say, Max? I should do Luigi?
There's only 5 people in the world that like Luigi.
Do Luigi. What
it's
does
literally
Luigi
the
even
same thing as
sound
Mario.
like?
Yeah.
It's me, Luigi. I'm gonna win. That's what Luigi sounds like?
Sounded exactly like the shitty Mario impression.
Stop encouraging him, Max.
It's me. I'm a crappy Mario. Nobody but the 5 people in the world like me.
I feel like Luigi was always better though, because he could jump higher.
So Elder Drake plus Baron plus.
It's me, Green Mario. I'm a Mario's brother. No, Mario doesn't wear green clothes. Who wears the green clothes, Max?
Oh my god.
Luigi do.
End the game faster.
This is the worst thing I've ever been a part of.
And we've done so many podcasts together. That's saying something. Cobra!
I want you to say Mario
this, or whenever we get a Patreon, Blake just has to yell that. He has to yell Lola.
LOLA!
Just
Oh man.
that game.
So, who gets MVP for that?
Pink ward.
For
All
Riot
right.
Games.
Let's see.
'Cause you can't do it with Tyson,
So
that's gross.
I'm gonna say Pizanski does,
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
that's
Well,
and I think
honest-
that's fairly obvious that he gets it because I mean, there's nobody else to even consider, and I'm not even doing that based on the score line. Literally, if Pizanski had not made the hero play of picking Kaisa, his team would have lost.
Now, what about
And I mean,
blue
to be
side?
fair, he played
I
it.
would say Aurelia.
Okay. I mean, Aurelia was impactful, but it wasn't Kaisa level impactful.
It came close though.
But
Sure.
did it though?
Aurelia for the longest time, at the point where before ultra late game, but like at 25 minutes mid game there, when nobody else could even look in Kaisa's general direction, Aurelia was there.
Yeah, but did she 1v1 an ADC at 5 items with 10% health and win?
I
Yeah.
already gave it
Well,
to
no,
Kaisa.
I mean, here's my
Hands
question
down.
though. So like, Aurelia's got the heart, but does she have the Aurelia soul?
Oh my god, I'm leaving.
No.
Ban Blake from the podcast.
And
Aurelia
with that,
might have been there,
we'll end
but
it
Daddy
right
wasn't
there.
Taking back my Patreon.
Oh no! We're gonna lose all of our Patreon money. I'm gonna have to go back to work. I don't want to plum.
I'd like to put in my resignation, and it's all about Blake.
Me too.
All of it is because of Blake.
I knew this
Reason's
was gonna.
leaving.
I knew this was gonna happen.
Luigi voice.
It's all up to Emil.
It's fine. I'm gonna come back stronger.
I am actually heading out though. I'm gonna play
Alright,
this game with some of my friends.
Peace out,
before I
fellas. That'll round
head
out
out for the
community games for the evening, I think.
Have a
Oh,
good one,
So-
guys.
wow, that's
Good stuff.
Bye.
All right, peace out, fellas.